Okay, guys, so it's August 14th, 2023. I got a quick video here on volume price analysis and also using it in conjunction with break and retest. I like break and retest because it gives you the best risk to reward as far as your entries go, and then managing your stop. You can manage it a lot better than breakouts. Like, here's a perfect example. We have this previous high here. It's a 447.17. So you could always play the breakout, but then you can use the, I call it the igniter candle, as a stop. But what I like to do is wait for a retest and of that level, and I like to enter as close as to the level as possible, right? So here we hit right on to the penny, 447.17, which was the high over here. And this would have been a great power hour trade. So essentially, I like to wait for us to break the level and come back and retest it. This is on the 1 minute time frame. So you can always look at higher time frames like the 2 or the 3 minute, 5 minute as well. Depending on the momentum that the market gives you, you could check on even on the 15 minute. So it all just kind of depends on what you're comfortable with. I like quicker moves myself, so you're not always going to get these quick pullbacks, but quick pullback means also a quicker reward. So you could always have to your take profit could be a previous high. So for me, it would have been that 447.5, just because it's more of a psychological level, right? And it's a decent, let's see, it was like 30-cent move. You would have could have risked maybe 15 cents, just below this candle here. So that's kind of why I like these break and retest, and some confluence that you could have in order for you to take the trade. Like, I like to have another reason to take the trade, not just because it came back and retested, but you could use, the bottom wicks on these candles and wait for the candles to close. Sometimes you get one, two, or three candles, sometimes more, right? But as long as the candle doesn't close below that candle that broke out initially, then you should still remain in the trade. So I like to, you can use this strategy to um, help you with your trading system, break and retest of, previous day high or intraday high. And the confluence that I was going to mention is volume, right? Along with the wicks here that you can see with price action, you can see a buyer stepping in and buying up the price of the stock. So I essentially like to use volume in conjunction with price action and key levels, right? Such as the previous high. And I like to aim for, at least a 2-to-1 risk to reward. Whether if I was risking 15 cents, 20 cents, I like to hold on to that. So in my case, I would have risked 15 cents, right, from this candle's close. And essentially, you see my 80 EMA and also my 21 EMA kind of as a guide that I also use. So you could say that this came close to touching the 80 EMA and then we took off. So essentially, volume is one of the key factors as well, because you can see when we came back down to retest, you see this volume this volume is also coming down, right? As we came back down to retest. So, and also you see that the level that we broke out of, we are increasing in volume, right? You could see us increasing. Even the red candles are increasing in volume, but the size is relatively the same. So this is known as like a volume anomaly, right? You see this large red candle, well, not large, but this large volume and, a bottom wick candle, which is telling us, buyers are stepping in, sellers aren't as strong as buyers, and it's also bouncing off of this key level. People like to buy at whole cycle levels, such as the 447. That's where people had buy orders. It obviously shot the price up, came back, retest at the previous high, and increase in volume. Some people were selling, but not everybody. And then we got another strong buyers stepping in. And then obviously we got some well overextended. We came back down, retest, came back down a little bit, and now we're coming back up. So another just key thing to look for is volume price analysis and using key levels such as psychological levels, keeping your stops tight, and depending on the time frame, such as the 1, 2, 3, or 5 minute, I like to visualize where my stop is going to be. Using all these factors, and I get the best high probable outcome. So that's essentially one of the trades here for Power Hour. That would have been a fantastic trade. I, however, was done for the day already from this morning. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions regarding volume price analysis or how I like to enter my trades, feel free to comment down below and I will share another video. Thank you.